here we go, the new and exciting Alien Frontiers expansion packs. We've got 2 out the way. We're now on expansion pack 3. Typical setup for a 4-player game, including factions, just so that we can interact with the cards in this deck, whatever they throw at us. So let's open it up and see what we get in expansion pack 3. So first off, like the other ones, there's a header card, a card deck, the front card, which tells us exactly what's in the deck, which is handy to keep as a reference in the box. One thing I will mention as well is the quality of the cards are sublime. They're just exactly the same as in the original game. Embossed, laminated cards, very, very good quality. Certainly no need for card sleeves, not with these. They're really good. You play this for years and years and years, and in fact we have with the original deck, and it's pristine. So first off, a blank Alien tech card. May be useful to somebody, certainly won't be for us, but there you go. That's what's in there. Oh, and another one. So there we go. Let's bulking the deck out slightly, I think, in that pack, but they're blank. And a blank Alien Frontiers agenda card. People may use these. They're handy to have, I suppose, but what the heck. Now, here, this is great. I've kept these out of the previous 2 packs. We got one showing the field generators and what they do, and one per player, and for the player what their starting stuff is, and the turn summary and scoring. We've also got all the positions on the board as another one, and now in this pack is the start of overview cards for the factions. So in fact, here's the Dark Space Explorers. This could go in, if somebody gets the Dark Space Explorers, they also get this card, and it gives you a great description of everything. Attention, this is a pay-to-access facility dock. Thank you for visiting Dark Space Explorers. Look what we found out in the dark. And it gives you all about the Dark Space Explorers without having to go to the rulebook. How cool is that? The Homesteaders Union, that's over there. So that will describe everything for that player. Corex Conglomerated, I don't think it's out, is it? No, we've got the Scavenger Fleet and Xenox Exploration Inc. So, but this will go with that. So very, very handy indeed. Telling you about the factions. So this is expansion pack 3. Now we've got a couple of faction cards. In-game objective. When you use the relic ship, which you obviously have to control Burroughs Desert, or as we've seen with some of the new tech cards, you can rob it off somebody. So when you use the relic ship at the terraforming station over here, it kamikazes your ship really, you may reveal this card immediately and score 1 victory point. So okay, you're going to get rid of the ship, but you're going to score 1 victory point. And it says here, for flavour text, you came in that thing, you're braver than I thought. Okay. Endgame objective, if at the game's end you possess the relic ship and the magnetic lockdown. I've not heard of that one. Oh, here it is. So it's an alien tech card exclusive to this expansion pack 3. So if at the game's end you possess the relic ship and the magnetic lockdown, you reveal this card and you score 1 victory point. And the flavour text is, she may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. I like that. And that's inspired by Donald Behel. Okay, and then we got another agenda card. The in-game objective, when you have 3 or more landed colonies but control no territories. So if we had a minimum of 3 controlled territories that we actually controlled, we still control that territory, of course. So when you have 3 or more landed colonies, but control no territories, so rather we'll be looking at something like this. Yellow's just won the game, by the way. So if pink, it's got free controlled territories. They can be anywhere on the board, but they've landed free colonies, but they do not control any of these territories. 3 or more of them. They reveal this card and they get one victory point. It's very simple, but it wasn't simple the way I explained it. Sorry for that. And it says the flavour text: yes, we are going to fight back, but not here, not now, not in the colonies. And the end game objective: if at the game's end all of your colonies are located in territories you control. That's a tough one. So all your colonies on the board, wherever they are, you must be the controlling element on Planet Maxwell in that colony to actually claim the 1 victory point. Reveal this card and score 1 victory point. And the flavour text is: we have every right to defend ourselves. And this is inspired by Josh Calandrillo. Okay. 4 alien tech cards. This one, which was referred to in game objective, magnetic lockdown. You pay 2 fuel on this card, so you have to actually play the fuel to the card itself from your supply, your stock. So pay 2 fuel on this card to protect all your landed colonies from being moved or removed for 1 round. So I could see this in quite an interactive later on in the game. You've got a supply of fuel, and it can be handy anyway because you're only allowed so many resources to carry over. Is it 8? Is it? You remember? I think it's 8. And anyway, you have two fuel on here. You place 2 fuel out your supply onto this card to protect all your landed colonies from being moved or removed. So nobody can mess with your colonies on the planet for 1 round, and then you return the fuel to your stock. That's handy. It comes straight back to your stock on your next turn, or if raided. So if somebody gets the alien tech card, the magnetic lockdown by the Raiders outpost, the fuel still comes back to you. So it's quite a cool card. Or you can discard this card to move up to 2 of your landed colonies to any one territory. That's really good. So you can move up to 2, either one or a maximum of 2 of your landed colonies to any one territory. There we go. So that's Magnetic Lockdown. That's a cool card. I like that one very much. And that is inspired by Stefan Schultz. Okay, now we've got Infinity Mirror. That's like some mind bending stuff here, telepathy thing going on here in the space helmets. So that's the Infinity Mirror. You pay 4 fuel, so it's quite expensive. Instead of rolling your fleet at the start of your turn, then roll 1 ship alone and manually set all your other ships to that same value. So that's a real gamble, But imagine if you rolled a 6, then you've just, and you had all 6 ships out. Every single one's going to be a 6. It's going to cost you 4 fuel. But it's a gamble. Every one could be a 1. But then you could have other alien tech cards to manipulate the die anyway. Or you can discard to manually change every ship on the board to the value 1. Whew. Wow, that's going to be handy if there's some at the lunar mine and stuff and you want to get some more and things like that. And this card is inspired, no less, by W. David Mackenzie. So he is the original founder of Clever Mojo Games. And if you get to watch this, David, very good luck with your new endeavour. And he's got producing a game now, Club Designers Clubhouse or something like that it's called. And it's on Kickstarter, Swinging Jive Cat Voodoo Lounge, and it's doing quite well, so check that out. Infiltration AI, Infiltration Artificial Intelligence is the next alien tech card. Lovely graphics there. It says warning, unauthorized user detected. And this one is pay 2 fuel when you gather your fleet of ships, to also gather 1 opponent ship from the board. So it could be a ship of your choice on the board that is not yours, a die, to use as your own. So you're going to use an opponent player's die as your own. The opponent's ship may not be gathered from or placed at the terraforming station. Okay. Or you can discard this card to perform the same action as above, but with 2 opponent ships and no fuel cost. Wow, that's quite powerful, isn't it? So then that's inspired by Naji Norda. So that's Infiltration AI. And the last card in expansion pack 3 is the Gravitation Shunt. This is one lovely looking card. This one is pay free fuel to move any colony from a territory to this card. Wow. So any colony, pay free fuel from your supply to say move a colony to this card. It goes on the card itself. Off there. So somebody would say they only had they were controlling Van Vogt Mountains. That would go back there if they now lost control of it. So it's quite a powerful thing. It goes to this card by paying free fuel. So it's to move any one colony from a territory to this card. Maximum 1 colony on this card. Colony still counts as landed. The colony owner may pay 2 fuel on his or her turn to move the colony to any territory. So basically you're ransoming their colony in a way. They can pay 2 fuel to put it back and reclaim, or I could see you using this yourself as a way of getting the colony off the board and placing it into any way that you wanted. So pay 2 fuel on his or her turn to move the colony to any territory. If this card is raided by the Raiders Outpost, while a colony is on it, the colony moves to a territory of the Raiders' choice. This is a great card. This is the Graviton Shunt, and it is inspired by Sean Anderson. And that is Expansion Pack 3. Thanks for watching.